Hey, social media, how you doing, man? This is Del K. Burton. I'm just going to give you the real spiel. It's something that bothers me, man. Something's really on my chest. I know this is my second one for the day. I don't usually do this because I'm a one-a-day guy. You know, I'm getting older. I'm getting long in the tooth. I'm getting gray in the beard. I don't have time. I don't have the effort. I don't have the energy. But something that just pressed me, and I just want to, to push back a little bit. Wanted to see what you guys had to say about it. But you know. This dude said all kind of crazy stuff out there in Phoenix, right? We know, like, he said some stuff that he got no business saying. It's not a well-kept secret that the NBA is a family business. It's really not. It's not a well-kept secret that it's a bunch of Jewish guys got together and decided to do some basketball. Most of the owners are Jewish, right? Jewish white guys got together and got their organization, or they billionaires now. It's a family business. It's a closed business. You can't buy NBA stock on the stock market, right? It's really a small business of a small group of individuals who got their money together, and now their money's big. The money's big, and to their credit, they have put some rules in place. But that's really a small Jewish business. That's really what that is, right? A bunch of guys got themselves organized, and they did very well for themselves. God bless them. But every now and then, one of them gets out of line to the point that you got to throw him under the bus. And the dude in Phoenix, he got out of line. Now, so now it's time to put a multi-billion-dollar company, an NBA franchise, as we know, we've established that these things are worth billions of dollars now, billions of dollars. When they're selling the Clippers, I remember when I was a little boy, an NBA franchise was probably $100 million. That's when I was young, and when they decided to wrestle the Clippers out of that boy's hand, Sterling, that old racist. When they started to wrestle the Clippers out of his hand, that thing went for $1 billion. And Steve Ballmer walked in there and scooped it up with spare change, baby, spare change. And so now Phoenix is up for sale. Basically, they trying to, because an NBA franchise is never for sale. You know what I'm saying? They basically let you rent it for a while. It's never really yours. They can always take it back from you. They're smart. That's them boys. Ooh, Lord. Imagine a company that you can buy, but they can snatch it back when you get out of pocket. Imagine a company built like that you can go out there and spend $1 billion for it, and they can snatch it out of your hand anytime they want it. Shucks, boy. That's a racket. That's a real good racket. But Phoenix is up for sale now. Basically up for sale, and I heard people like Bezos and other people are thinking about making a play for it. But this is what bothers me. Why haven't any black billionaires of high account gotten themselves organized to go get them Phoenix, man? Go get that franchise out there. Go get a lease. Go get that lease on Phoenix, the Suns. I mean, Ophra. I'm making a call out to you right now. I'm gonna tag you in this video. Ophra, let's get out there, man. Let's get out there. Ophra, go lead a charge. Obama, Oprah did well together. Obama, if it wasn't for that black lady, baby, you wouldn't have been sitting in the presidency. You know that. But you got Oprah, get some of these cats out here. Kanye, you out there popping off your mouth at everything, bro. Your woman left you, man. Come on, do something with yourself, man. Organize yourself now. I know you guys now. You got small billions. There's such a thing, right? But there is such a thing. You got guys like Elon Musk and them. They got billions of dollars to give away. Even Ballmer, he had plenty of money to give away. You guys got small billions, and we know y'all got to put your money together because that franchise is going to be expensive. I don't know what they're thinking about. Maybe 3. I don't know. I don't know what an NBA franchise goes for these days. I just know it's $1 billion plus. But why don't we get some black representation together right? Led by an NBA player, right? A guy like Shaquille O'Neal. And I know Shaq's kind of spread out right now, but he's a perfect guy for Phoenix because he was there. He's the right type of personality. He's a culture changer. He changes culture. He changes businesses around. Shaquille, I've been watching you, Dr. Shaquille O'Neal. Yeah, man, like we need to get some black billionaires in there really owning a franchise. Jayz, what's up? You're always talking about stuff that's wild out there. Come on, man. Organize the people. Oprah, Obama, Jayz, those three are all friends, as far as we know. You get those people organized. Once you got Obama on it, you know money's going to flow into that thing. You know once once you get your money, once you get your situation organized, people are going to flow into that and they're going to trust it. It's going to work. The NBA would love to have an ex-president as an owner. I don't know what the ramifications and rules are about that, but that thing would work. And then throw me in there. Throw me in. I'm going to take 1% just because it's my idea. Throw me in there too. I just want a 1% share. 1%, and I want floor seats. That's all I'm asking for. 1% and floor seats. Make me part of that thing too, baby. Don't throw me out the door. I'm trying to be on the team too. But Oprah, I'm calling out the names I want. I want Oprah. I want Barack Obama. Look at my dream team. Okay? I want Jayz or Kanye. I'll take Jayz or Kanye. I'll take either or. I'll take Jayz or Kanye. You know what? I'm leaning more to Kanye. All the Jayz's a little more rational. I like Kanye's spirituality part. I'm leaning more to Kanye. And who else did I say? And me. Hey, that's all we need. We need a dream team. All the other people, all the other pieces, we can fit those in. But we get. Because I know we've got small billions there. Might not even be enough money. I know, but I know Barak could figure out the financing. You know what I'm saying? I know you can. But once we get Barak, Jayz, and Oprah on this, right? Or Barak, Oprah, and Kanye on this, because I don't want your personality taking over this thing, man. I don't want that. That's why I'm really skeptical about you. You know, but I think you're a genius, but I think sometimes you're like a poor Elon Musk. You know what I'm saying? You're like a crazy genius with not as many billions. So, but keep it down. And the thing is, once I get Jayz, if I get Jayz, I get Beyonce too. Wait a minute, Kanye. I don't know, man. That's double for my trouble, buddy. That's a tough one. Y'all gotta pull that plug. Come on. Maybe they all can get in there. Maybe maybe that's just what we need. We need Jayz, Kanye, and Beyonce on that situation. But I don't think those two are gonna share space like that. I don't think they can share space. But if we could, that'd be fantastic, right? Let Barak and Oprah really lead the charge on it, and let Kanye and Jayz and Beyonce just come in behind. And you know I got to be there. I said I only want 1%. I don't want 10. I don't want 5. I want 1%. 1% of that. I want 1% of everything, though. I want 1% of the merchandising. I want 1% of everything being sold inside the stadium. I want 1% of all the advertising. I want 1% of everything. 1%, just one. And a seat, front row seat. 2, give me 2 front row seats. I ain't going there by myself. I gotta move. I ain't going there by myself. You know you can't go to that game by yourself and sit down by yourself and you got a woman. She's gonna be like, what do you mean? I can't come with you. I can't do that. I need 2 seats. I ain't paying for the second one either because I only got 1%. So give me my 2 chairs. Just throw a couple chairs in on the side somewhere. That's all you got to do. Put us behind the bench or something. I don't know. Put her behind the bench. I'm going on the floor seat. She should just be happy she's going to the game. No, she got to be with me too. But listen, I'm pressed about that because it never seems that we can have real. I'm checking my time. 14 minutes. We can never have real black ownership. You know what I'm saying? I remember when they wrestled the Wizards away from Michael Jordan. I shouldn't even laugh because it's really a tragedy what took place with the Wizards. Did you guys hear what took place with the Wizards? I should have led with this. Well, apparently my understanding is, and I go for my understanding, because I'm not here to report the news. I'm here to give my opinion about the news. But my understanding is that Michael Jordan shares in owning the Wizards. What these guys did is they said, listen, Mike, well, it would be so great if you came out of retirement and played a little bit. It would help raise the identity of the franchise, but you can't play and own shares at the same time. So let us hold those shares for you. You see how I'm going? Let us hold those shares for you, baby, as you go out there and play. You know what I'm saying? They did that old Sambo thing. They had him out there like Kunta Kinte out there. Come on, boy, go out there and work for us, boy. And they put Michael Jordan to work. And Jordan went out there to work. I don't know how old he was at that time, about 55 years old. About 55 years of age. Still killing him. Still killing him. I don't know how old he was. He wasn't old. He wasn't young Mike, that's for sure. Right? I remember I met Michael Jordan in Fluid nightclub in Toronto. Michael Jordan was in Fluid nightclub in Toronto. I don't know if y'all remember Fluid nightclub. He was there. Scottie Pippen was there. Derek Harper was there. And Dennis Rodman was there. Okay? Funniest that one of the best nights of my life, but one of the funniest nights, okay? Because Michael Jordan, he was still with the Bulls then, but I'm just segueing. I'm not off topic. I'm not ranting. I am ranting, but I'm organized. So he was still with the Bulls then, but I want to give you this insight. So Jordan, this is what I want to say. Jordan is the longest short man I've ever seen. He's not very tall. Michael Jordan's not a very tall man. I'm 6'7", legit, barefoot. Jordan's not. Jordan's probably 6'5" in shoes, okay? But he's the weirdest built dude I've ever seen in a suit. He had the longest suit on. His suit, the suit arms went down to, it would have doggone gone down to my ankles. He had the longest suit. His arms on the suit went on forever. So he's athletic with them long arms. And then he's got long arms, and then he got them giant 13-inch hands. Hands, you know, the size of 2 catcher's mitts. In there with cigars, smoking cigars inside of the nightclub. Because who gonna tell Michael Jordan to put the cigar out? In the VIP. He's in the VIP. Nobody can get in the VIP. VIP's locked off. Even Pippen, Dennis, and Ron Harper aren't in the VIP. They're in the regular section. I'm not playing with you. And they couldn't even get it. It seemed like they couldn't get in. But they weren't in the VIP. Mike's in the VIP chilling. So we're in the regular section. Harper's wearing a little suit. Pippen's wearing a little suit. And I'm standing next to Pippen and Harper like I'm one of the Bulls. I'm just chilling. They're cool and they're talking to me all night, man. And they're still quiet, humble. Pippen's just like, I'm like, hey Pip, what do you think about that one? He's like, yeah, that's a nice one there. I like that one. But Rodman was the story. Rodman is on the dance floor in a t-shirt, pair of jeans, completely underdressed for the 90s. You don't go in a club looking like that. And you're part of the Chicago Bulls. You're supposed to be wearing a suit. And he's in the club in a white t-shirt and a pair of jeans, sneakers, dancing his behind, dancing with everybody. He's the life of the party. Dennis was the life of the party. It was one of the most fantastic nights. Segueing back to Michael Jordan with the Wizards. So old 55-year-old Mike still got them long monkey arms, still able to play basketball and kill people. Still giving people 55. I think that's why I think he's 55. I know he wasn't 55, but because he gave people 55, in my head, I just remember Wizards and 55. Michael gave him 55. Double nickels, baby. In your behind. Oh, Lord, Michael could do it. But the point is, we need to see more representation. They stole that thing from Mike. Mike tried to come back and be an owner again. They said, "Oh, shares? What shares? What shares? Shares? You got shares? You have shares? I wouldn't hold those shares. You got shares?" They got Mike, man. They got Mike. He played and then got out of there. And then he had to go over to the Bobcats. And now he's got a home in Charlotte, and he's doing his thing. Michael was terrible at money. That was the allegation. He was just terrible. But at the end of the day, he's an owner. He's a black owner, and that's what we need. And And kudos to Mike. He didn't just decide to own a franchise. He went and got part of the Jordan brand, right? Like, still, anything that they gave Michael for the Jordan brand, he's still getting robbed. Okay? I don't know what his deal is with the Jordan brand. I don't know how much of it he owns, but he's still getting beat. Still getting beat. He built Nike by himself. Anybody else say that, you need to punch yourself in the face. Punch yourself in the face if you think that you had anything to do with building the Nike for anybody other than Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Anybody other than him, punch yourself in the face if you think you had anything to do with building Nike. That was built by one guy and one guy only. And I don't care what Nike's giving him. I don't care how much Nike's giving him for the Jordan brand. Because apparently he just said he's going to start his own brand. And they said, oh, don't do that. I don't know what they're giving him, but whatever they're giving him, he's still getting beat. He's still getting took because he deserves more. I don't know what he's getting, but geez. So at the end of the day, this is the rant. I need us to start thinking different. I'm 16 minutes right now. I got to go. But I need us to start thinking different. We need black ownership to descend on Phoenix and say, hey, NBA, come on, you good old boys. Come on, you good old Jewish boys. You got to give us one here. You got to give us one. You got to give us one. Yes, I know you let some of us coach. Now we got a lot of good black coaches in the NBA. But now we need some ownership. Now we know it's a Jewish company. Yeah, and Jewish people work real good with black folk. Real good. They all work real good with black folk when you're paying us minimum wage. But, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, we need some black ownership. And I think the NBA with David Silver, I think they know that. I think they understand that. I think that community has done very well for itself with the NBA. Basketball has been very good to those men. And I think that's why they are so reciprocal when it comes to the type of money that guys are making right now and the way that they're building the NBA. But at the end of the day, that's still a Jewish business. And some black folks need to say, hey, you know what? You got to give us one. And anytime, and this is a rule. This is my rule for the NBA. All right? And guys got to know also, I'm not afraid of nothing, okay? I'll say anything I want, personally. I'll say anything I want. I work for me. I can say anything I want. So I ain't afraid of nobody. Just let you know. I'm saying anything I want. But this is a rule of thumb that I think they should have, and I'm getting off right now. Anytime that you have anti-black racism coming out of the mouth of any owner of an NBA franchise, by default, that team becomes a black-owned team right away. Black-owned right away. Should be an NBA rule. You insult black people, you're one of the owners, we're going to get rid of you. We're going to keep your money now. We're going to get rid of you, and we're going to give this team to an organized black group that can run this franchise. That should be what it is. That's the real spiel, and I'm out. Del K. Brereton, Unfiltered.